Living in Minami.
Today's Living in Minami, I'll be talking about Koseki. Koseki is Japan's civil registration system that's organized by family units. Registration is required by all Japanese citizens. It's a separate system from the Juminhyo proof of residence in that it doesn't have your current address, but the address of where you have familial ties. Foreigners are not registered under the Koseki system. You would have to denounce your citizenship from your home country and become a Japanese citizen to join the Koseki Club. I am not encouraging any big changes. I will only be explaining what the Koseki is so you can have a better understanding of Japanese society. Koseki data is kept by municipal offices. If your family is registered in Chuoku, the Chuo Ward Office has your data. The address of your Koseki is called honseki. The honseki address is typically the place you were born or where your family has roots, but there are no laws restricting where you can register as your honseki as long as it's in Japan. People can and have written their honseki as Disneyland. It is chaos. The Koseki Family Registry also includes the names of the head of the household and if there are any children. When those children become older and get married, they will be crossed out of their parents' family registry and begin their own. So this means one Koseki can keep track for up to 2 generations. Anyone who dies will also have their names crossed out. This system largely affects laws relating to marriage. When 2 people with Japanese citizenship marry, one must change their last name so they can count as a single unit under the Koseki. This requirement for married couples to have the same last name usually affects the women. Women overwhelmingly outnumber men in changing their surname upon marriage, accounting for approximately 94% of all cases. This law does not apply if a Japanese citizen marries a foreigner, because the foreigner cannot count as head of the household. If you, as a foreigner, marry a Japanese person, you will be added to your partner's Koseki as a spouse, but you do not count as the head of the household. If a Japanese person over the age of 20 wants citizenship of another country, they will have to denounce their Japanese citizenship and be removed from the Koseki system. Koseki can simultaneously function as a birth certificate, death certificate, and marriage license. Its multifunctionality has been a cause for privacy concern. Until 2007, anyone could get a copy of your Koseki. It has been used to discriminate against people based on their birthplace and marriage status. The laws are much stricter now. Access is only granted if the name of the person making the request has their name on the Koseki they wish to see. Parents and grandparents have the right to their children and grandchildren's Koseki, and vice versa. Special access is granted to non-family members if there is a legal need. There are a lot of political debates on the necessity of the Koseki. Some people think it's an outdated system. Others want to establish it as an official Japanese tradition. There are also people who want to keep the Koseki out of a fear towards an alternative national identification number system, although that is already being implemented through the My Number Registry. That concludes my explanation of what a Koseki family register is. This has been Living in Minami on the English Guide to Minami. Keep it locked.